1980s mystery box. It's full of candy and it says 1980s on it. In the store, they also had a 1990s one and I suppose other decades, but I got the 1980s because I feel like that's what most people would be interested in. So on the front, it says 1980s nostalgic candy mix, a flashback in candy form, and everything else. Now, I'm not really sure what this is. Obviously, it says 1980s and it's full of candy, but I don't know if they're doing like it's old candy, how it looks, or if it's just candy that came out in the 80s, or I don't really know. All I know is that it says 1980s and it has candy in it. On the back, it gives you what's inside, so not really that much of a mystery box, but I didn't even look at that. And on the bottom, it's got a huge thing. It just says this bodacious mix of candy will totally bring you back to the 80s and a bunch of other stuff. Just basically, it'll bring you back because of the candy. So let's open this up and see what candy's in it. I'll try it out and tell you guys what I think. I always love opening stuff that's in a box and it's a mystery, even though this one's not a mystery, but I'm just gonna call it that. Also, who doesn't like the 1980s? So I had to get this one. So here it is right there. There's the box. You've seen it 100 times. It sounds pretty loose in there. Like you hear that, they're just flying around. But let's open it up. So on the inside, they're all just like kind of thrown in there. There's a piece of paper. Oh, it just gives you all the ingredients to every candy. Yeah, I don't care about that. I'm gonna reach my hand in to see what's in here. Alright, so the first thing I got is one of these, and I feel like everybody has seen this. I never was a huge fan of gum, but for the video, I gotta try it. So you open that up, and it's got the roll of gum. So it's kind of like tape. You get your piece right there. There we go. Tastes fine, but I don't really like gum, so I don't really want this. But that's it. Hubba Bubba Bubble Tape. I can taste the 1980s. We got one of these Pixie Sticks. I always hated these things. It's basically just sugar in a stick. I don't even want this, really. Dump a little in my hand right there. Oh, I'm not really a big fan of candy, but that may be the worst candy ever. It's just sugar. Who even wants that? Oh, man, we gotta move on now. These are a classic Tootsie Roll Pops. I mean, who doesn't know these? Here's the lollipop. It's got the Tootsie Roll inside. Everyone knows these. Yeah, tastes fine. I like the chocolate ones the best. Oh my... That was a fail. I forgot it could open from the other side. Hopefully the camera picked that up, but alright, now they're all over the place. Next up is Smarties. I absolutely hate this candy. I don't like Smarties. They are just bad. But here they are, the little pills. I could eat them, but I don't want to at all, so I'm not. The best thing is, I have a choice if I want to eat it or not, and I'm not going to do that. Now we got this thing that appears to be leaking, so I'm not even going to eat this. This is like a caramel thing, but it was open, and I saw it leaking on other packages, like this one here. I didn't want to say anything because I didn't know what it was, but if you look at the end, it's brown, and it's from this thing, so I'm not even taking the chance on this, but there it is. So far, a very lousy set. For as much as I paid for this, I don't even want to say. Very just kind of disappointing. The candy's just thrown in there like a bag on Halloween, and it's just random candy. It's like, is this even 80s? It seems like they just reached their hand in the Halloween bowl and threw it in a box. And here it is, 80s. I'm not a big fan of this box so far. We got a Tootsie Fruit Chews. I've never even heard of this. I've only heard of the chocolate ones. Here's a unique candy I've never had. Tastes like lemon. It's fine. Big shocker. I don't want it. I could see myself liking this if I like candy, but even if I was the biggest fan of candy, I would not want to go out of my way and buy this box. I don't see any point. Just buy the candy in Walmart. Now we got jaw busters right there. I mean, they literally bust your jaw. You got the ball right there. Don't really want that. I don't want to bust my jaw open. They also threw in a sherbet. Let me get the taste of 80s with this one. Alright, so I can't even stand this anymore. There's a bunch of other candies, but they're all the same ones I've already had. So trust me, you're not missing out on anything. This may be one of the worst boxes I've ever had. I don't understand how this is a nostalgic flashback. They have candies on the front here that aren't even in the box. Like here's a ring pop right there. That's not even in here. That's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Sorry that was a little disappointing, but I didn't know the box was going to be just straight up candy. I know it says that, but I thought it would have like little knickknacks maybe, or who even knows. Just something to make it unique, but not just literally the candy like this and dumped in there.